there's hidden treasure within you that you have yet to discover. That's a quote, more or less, from How to Win Friends and Influence People, where there was a woman who wasn't particularly interesting, but someone else let her know that she had hidden treasure within herself, and she started to live into that. There was no questioning, there was just belief and faith in what that person said. And I found that to be interesting because what if we were all told that something wonderful was within us, that we all have the power and capacity to live an amazing life, instead of what we're usually taught, which is humble yourself, don't think so highly of yourself, calm down, you ain't that special, you think you cute? Who do you think you are? I believe that if we could have someone have faith in us and see us in a way where we are grand, magnificent, amazing, and powerful, that could have such a huge shift on the way we see ourselves and the way we show up in the world. I'm Latia. Welcome to my channel. I am into all sorts of metaphysical, reality, science, all sorts of things. And identity and clarity on vision and who we are has been really big for me lately. And as a Black woman, I know I've been going through different challenges where it feels like there are aspects of my identity that I have no choice in, that people define me by, and they respond and react to it no matter what I do. And I guess I've just been in the midst of facing that, where it's like there are people who want to be my friend because I'm a Black woman, but not just because of who I am and how I show up in the world. It's like, oh, Black women, you're so strong, you're so this and that. And it's just like, yeah, and I would like for you to just treat me like a human. Like, as much as I know I'm Black and I know what my family is and I know where I come from, I don't always want it to be a flag of like, Black person, hey, is she a nice one or a mean one? And it's just like, I'm just a person. I don't go up to white people being like, are you like one of those slave owner privileged people who don't realize that you have privilege? Or are you like a decent human being? Like, that's weird. Anyways, I was reading that book and there were different points in time where I wish people had told me these things growing up. I feel like if we could believe that there is something magical and powerful within us, that is such a great starting point for living a life. Because one, it's like you are greatness. There is something wonderful and amazing in you that you offer to the world that no one else can offer. And for this person in particular, they talk about how she started dressing differently, taking better care of herself, and she ends up getting married and becoming a proper lady. And I think it was the way the story was told, it sounded like it was a very short period of time within which that happened, but the way she saw herself and showed up in the world was completely transformed. And I know that I have friends who tell me things where it's just like, wow, Latia, like you're so smart and beautiful and amazing and attractive and wonderful. And, you know, these are the things that like I see in you, like all that potential and all that you're about. And I even had one of my friends recently tell me that, like two actually. One was like, I know the vision that you have for your life and that you're gonna get it. You're the type of person who can make anything happen. And that was like, wow, like thank you, I really appreciate that. And it also came with, and I'm not gonna be part of that life because that's just not me. And it was like, oh, okay, cool. And then another person was like, I see you as successful. So anytime I'm letting you know what I see that doesn't work, I'm doing it from a loving place and because I care about you. And I'm like, thank you, I appreciate that. There's also permission given to be like, if I'm being mean, let me know. And I'm like, thank you. I will practice letting you know when you are mean to me because I am sensitive and my feelings get hurt. And it's really nice when people are like, I know I'm not always that nice. And I'm like, thank you. Oh, it's been so difficult. But when it comes to the way we see ourselves, to know that someone has faith in us, to know that we have potential, to know that there is greatness within you. If you're watching this, I remember writing at some point that if you have a soul, which means you are living and animated, there is potential in you. You can become anything that you choose to be. Granted, there are good choices and bad choices, positive things and negative things. There's creation and destruction. So with this potential, you have a lot of power at hand as well. So you could be the type of person who comes through and is just like, all right, I'm gonna build great things. I'm gonna change the way people see themselves. We're gonna build a loving space. We're gonna create love and amazingness, and it's gonna be great. You could also be the type of person who's like, Now I came to F-ish up. I am not here for you. I am here to destroy. And you destroy stuff. And it's like, okay, cool. If that's the path that you felt called to do, that's what you felt called to do. I'm not here to judge people, which is part of why I get so frustrated when people judge me. Yeah, I operate out of judgment because people's expectations are judgments and criticisms. So being in a world where you're told what you can't do, what you're doing wrong, what people expect you to do, all of these things, 9 times out of 10, probably more like 9.5 times out of 10, someone's gonna be like, wow, oh, you did that? You're dressed like that? Looking you up and down like, ooh, okay, great choice there. And it's like with their nonverbals, a lot of people are telling us we're not adequate. You don't measure up. What's wrong with you? Why would you do that? And not even like, oh, why would you do that? Like, I'm curious to learn more. It's always that sassy, why would you do that? Who do you think you are? It's like the tone of voice of humanity is just like, you think you're special. That's cute. And it's like, no, everyone is special. We are all unique individuals. We are here for a reason. I don't know why you were created, but I believe beyond the shadow of a doubt that everyone I've come into contact with, everyone who watches my channels, everyone was born with a purpose. They are born for a reason to do something amazing in this world. Whether I see it or not, that is none of my business. But I believe that there are dreams, there are feelings, there are ideas that come up for people that they're taught to deny and ignore, act like they don't exist or matter, that we're taught to bury and repress. They're like dreams deferred. It makes me think of a raisin in the bacon sun. A raisin in the sun, how dreams are deferred as though they were a raisin in the sun. How like the juice and excitement of life is just drained out of so many people. So we're like, I was talking to my mom and my mom's like, I've been in struggle mode for so long. It's just a little bit difficult for me to get as excited as you would like for me to be. I am excited for you. I really appreciate what you're doing, but I just don't have it in me at this moment. But like, I am as enthusiastic and excited as I can be. And to me, it's like, that makes me feel sad as her child because it's just like, dang, mom, like, I'm part of that struggle. I didn't make life easy for you. My bad. Wish I could go back, be a better child. I can't. Oh, well. But what I can do is to create a better life for my mom moving forward, to make it easier for her to care for myself and my siblings, to give her experiences that she would not otherwise have, and to just be like, I got you, mom. And for anyone watching this, like, I don't know what wild, crazy dream that you have had, but I have had wild, crazy dreams. Like Oprah's at my wedding day that we rent out a giant resort and we have people on chartered jets and my parents get a private jet and like my partner and I get private jets and his parents will get private jets too. I'm still like owning that I'll have like a life partner and it'll be great. So like that part's like hazy, but they'll be great. And like, that's just like a dream for a wedding that I don't even know if I want. I'm like, I don't even know if I want this wedding, but I've legitimately sat down and visualized experiencing the day, looking at myself in the mirror. I'm looking fierce and fine. My mom's there, Oprah's there, my bridal party is there, which is like my sisters because they're amazing. I don't know how old the baby sister is. She's like 5 right now. So like, she wasn't, I didn't see her. I don't know if that means I didn't like let her be part of the party or if she was like flower girl because like it's not far off. Like, I have no idea. I just know I was like, oh, I'm really feeling this. Like, I am in it. But like, that's the power of vision, creativity, imagination, owning what you would like. It's scary. Like, and I tell people this, like, I was doing an exercise in a Think and Grow Rich workbook and it was like, write down 3 dreams you've never told someone. And I was just like, 3 dreams I've never told anyone. I was like, that's a really hard thing to do because I tell people my dreams all the time. I have had like legit detachment from reality moments where things got really weird and I told people about what I got from that. And I'm just like, dreams I don't share. That's a tough one. And not because I have like so few or they're so juicy or so interesting. It's like, I'm just open with my dreams because at the end of the day, if you judge me for having dreams, that's power behind my dreams. If you accept my dreams, that's power behind my dreams. If my dream comes true, I told you. So now you're like, dang, she said this and it's happening. I was like, yeah, called it or created it. You may never know. They say the best way to plan the future is to create it, to call it, to design it, to have goals, to have an action plan. You design your future and you build it through who you are, what you think you are, and what you're out to accomplish. So whatever you're doing, wherever you are, you have unlimited potential and power. I believe all people were created in God's image. And I believe that means that power that created universes and worlds and all the laws of nature that have days be days and night be night and years be years and like this crazy magical gravitational pull and the scientific laws, perfect natural order. We have the ability to influence these things and use these laws to our favor and craft a reality from our just desire itself, just pure imagination and creativity. And if you're curious about learning more, comment below, let me know, send me a message on Facebook and we can chat about it. I am a very safe space for dreams and desires. I'm a magical cauldron, and when people come to me, I amplify that, put that little sparkle on it. So if you're looking to have some fun, please connect with me below on my Facebook. I'll keep building stuff out slowly but surely. Or not, I don't know. But I would love to connect with people who are interested in crafting the life of their dreams and owning that you have done amazing things in your life. And sometimes you just need to make little tweaks and it'll help you get even better, brighter, and to the place that you desire to be. Have a wonderful day and see you next time.